What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to another video on the Evolved Manhood channel. Now, I'm gonna start off a little bit different. I want to show y'all some. I don't know if you can see the date, but today is February 1st, and I got the Evolved Manhood lock screen, of course. But today is February 1st, and what's significant about February 1st is that today is my birthday. It's my 18th birthday, and first of all, I'm just grateful to God to even see 18. A lot of fellas don't. A lot of young men die young. A lot of young people in general, man. And I don't take my life for granted, not one bit. So I wanted to come on here and give you 18 lessons of life that I've learned in the last 18 years. And I hope that you can take one or two of these, maybe all 18, and apply them to your life. Now, before we begin, let's do our daily affirmation. Please repeat after me. I'm growing. I'm changing. And I'm evolving. For God. For my goals. And for my legacy. Alright, if you participated, once again, man, thank you. It's great to do that daily affirmation, declaring your strength, declaring your commitment to yourself. Now, number one, the first lesson of life that I've learned is the importance of humility. Now, I've made a video on this before, but a lot of fellas like to put their lives on a pedestal, like to put their skills that were given to them from God on a pedestal and place themselves above other people around them. To walk around with such a big ego, to serve themselves first and everybody else last, to look out for me first. And that's not the right mindset to take into life. You see, the most successful people in this world are the most selfless. The people who don't care too much about what's materialistic, the people who care more about their relationships and bettering the people around them. So selflessness is so important, man, and so is humility. Humility falls right into that. Hey, number two, gratitude attracts blessing. Man, if this ain't the truth, man. You being grateful for what you do have, even if it's not exactly what you've always wanted, you being grateful in the now, grateful for what you have right now, because guess what? What you have right now is often what you used to pray for. And God blessed you, and now you want more, which is reasonable, but you have to be grateful for what you have in the moment. And then when God sees that you're grateful and content in any situation, He's going to want to bless you with more. He's going to want to bless you more abundantly. So remember that, man. Keep that in the forefront of your mindset. Number three, man, life is fleeting and fragile. If this ain't the truth, bro. Our lives are so fleeting. Our lives, we do not know how long we have on this earth. We don't know how much time we have with our mothers, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters, our friends, our family, our partners. We don't know how much time we have. We don't know how much time they have. So what does that tell you need to do with your life? That means go all out, go all in. Commit to yourself, commit to them, love, and forgive. Really make life count and make life valuable. Don't let your life go by and you're bitter and you're angry all the time. Because once again, you don't know how long you have. Your life is fleeting. Your life is fragile. You can die tomorrow. So live every day like it's your last. I know it's a cliche and people say it a lot, but truly live every single day like it's your last. Number four, man, friendships matter. Now, this is so evident to me, especially on my birthday, man. Seeing all the texts and all the communication from my friends telling me happy birthday, wishing me the best, just wishing me well wishes, and just, spreading positivity towards me and being there for me, man. Friendships matter. And in this life, you cannot go without some type of companionship. I know we think we can go it all alone, but you're going to need some type of companionship. Man was not created to be alone. God created Eve to be with Adam for a reason. God created the relationship between men and women for a reason. So I want you to remember that your friendships are important. Number five, materials cannot fulfill us. Now, we can buy all the materialistic things we want. We can buy laptops, computers, cars, houses, yachts, anything we want, man. We can spend money on things, but guess what? You'll always want the next bigger thing. You'll always want another item. Items, they may make you happy for a day or a week or a month, but you won't really be fulfilled by them. Your purpose is what fulfills you in this lifetime, brother. And I want you to remember that the next time you're lusting or desiring a materialistic thing more than you are your Father in heaven, or your purpose that He's set out for you and He's planned for you. Number five, man. No, we're on number six. My bad, fellas. Hard work pays off. Another cliche, but listen. What you put in this life is what you get out, man. What you put in this life is what you get out. The harder you work, the more you commit to yourself, the more you get outside of your comfort zone and just grind, man. Just do the hard thing. The more you do that, the more you're going to get out of your life, the more results you're going to see, and the more blessings you will receive. But you have to put in the hard work. I can keep telling you in all of my videos where you can actually go out and commit to yourself and do it for a change. But you have to make that commitment and accept it for your life. Number 7, the importance of listening. See, fellas, in so many of our relationships and in our characters, we like to talk. We like to speak. We like to get our point across. We like to be in control. But it is so much more important to be a good listener than a good speaker. When you get into positions of connections and of meeting other high-value brothers and sisters, you're going to want to listen more than you speak, so you can gain more wisdom from them. And in turn, they'll gain wisdom from you. And often the man who's the quietest in the room, the man who's the most reserved in the room, is the smartest or the wealthiest or the strongest, because he knows how to listen, how to pick up on the energy around him, how to read the intentions of the people around him. Listening is important, and almost every good relationship is built on good listening. Especially romantic relationships. If you're not a good listener, how can you really understand the needs of your partner, understand how a relationship should function and flourish? You have to listen, fellas. Number 8, take a risk. YouTube for me is a risk. I've put thousands of dollars into this platform, into my content creation, with no results, no rewards. It has been a risk for me. But I have not regretted for a single second of my life, a single day. I have not regretted starting this YouTube channel, because I see the good that's doing in your lives. I really do. And I have faith in that. I believe in that. And I will hold steadfast to this commitment for as long as I'm able. I feel like this is my calling, and I've taken a risk, and I've had faith in God, and I've followed His steps for me, His plans for me, and the channel has been growing tremendously, and He's been faithful to me. So shout out to y'all as well. Number 9, take nothing for granted. In this life, we get some blessings and we want to take it for granted. We want to take things and just think that we're destined to have them. I tore my ACL. I was out for 14 months. I couldn't walk, couldn't run, couldn't play sports, couldn't hang out with my friends. The smallest things in life, like walking, we take for granted. But when those things are taken away from you, you realize how much your life is dependent on God. Everything about you, your entire 24 hours of every single day, are determined by God. So don't take things for granted. Number 10, forgive yourself. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to fall short. You're going to fail. You're going to embarrass yourself. People are going to laugh at you. But life is about more than that, isn't it? Your life is not defined by that, is it? No. Your life is dependent on how you finish, not on how you start, and not on how you fail in the middle. How are you going to finish your life out? Are you going to stay committed, stay driven, stay accomplished, and stay faithful to yourself? Or are you going to give up? It's up to you, but you got to forgive yourself, man. Number 11, keep your promises. As men, we have to keep our promises, man. We have to. It's our character. It's who we claim to be. If we cannot keep our promises and keep our word, make our word our bond, then we are not faithful men, then we are not reliable men. If we cannot keep our words, we are faulty men. We have to do better. We have to stay true to our word and to our commitments and show up when it's time to show up. Number 12, love and forgive everyone. And I don't mean just the people in your life that wronged you in a small way. I mean the people who've wronged you in the biggest ways imaginable. It might be your parents. Forgive them and love them. And I know people say forgive and forget, but that's not what my Bible says. My Bible says forgive without holding grudges, meaning forgive and forget. That don't mean you have to trust them with everything else again, but it means that you need to let it go, honestly. Don't keep holding on to grudges, because it's going to hurt you more than it hurts them. I promise you, you're probably thinking about the thing that's holding. I promise you, you're probably thinking about the thing that you built this grudge on more than they're thinking about it at all. You're the one who is having trouble with it more than them. So let it go for yourself at the very least. Number 13, be mindful of what you say. The power of life and death is truly in the tongue. You have to be careful about what you're saying and how you're saying it. Your tone of voice can be powerful as well. It can be helpful or harmful, but you have to be mindful of what you're saying and how you say it. The way you speak, to who you're speaking to. It all matters. Number 14, live with endurance. And what do I mean by that? I mean, live with the end in mind, but enjoy the moment. I'm going to say it again. Live with the end in mind, but enjoy the moment. The end in mind for me is 1 million subscribers, but I'm enjoying every single person that's joining our family every single day. For you, it might be getting your degree and becoming a great doctor. But enjoy the lessons that you're receiving in college. Enjoy the labs. Enjoy whatever you're doing, the studying. Enjoy it all, man. Take every day and enjoy every single day of your life. Don't just live for the end goal. Live for the now. Number 15, celebrate small wins. In this life, man, we're going to have some big wins. We're going to have some small wins. But if we don't celebrate our smallest wins, how can we ever have the endurance, have the discipline and the motivation to go all the way? Celebrate even the smallest victories and use them as a testament to your commitment to yourself. Use them as a reminder that you're still growing, that you're still evolving, and that you're still reaching the pinnacles. Remember that, bro. Number 16, remain generous. Don't get into a habit of being a hoardful and a greedy person, man. That's horrible character. Give, and give freely. Don't give your $20 to charity and say, man, all things I could have done with that 20, man, I shouldn't have done that. No, just give because somebody gave to you at one point. Somebody gave what probably all that they had to you at some point. Your mother gave 9 months of her life to you at some point. That is a display of generosity. In your life, you should in turn be generous to people around you, to strangers. Be generous to everyone, and God will bless you with more, just like gratitude. Generosity and gratitude go hand in hand with blessing. Number 17, do what makes you happy. This channel makes me happy, but when I started it, people would laugh at me. People would make jokes about me in the class. I promise you, I went through the struggle, man, of not being accepted for wanting to start a YouTube channel. It was considered corny. It was considered lame. But the family that we've built here is so important. It's so powerful, man, that I don't care what they said. I never care what they said because this is what makes me happy. And in my life, I get one life. I'm going to do what I enjoy. I'm going to do what I love and do what I'm called to, despite of what anybody else has to say, because I have one life to live, man. I have one chance at this, one shot. And so do you. So don't waste it worrying about what other people got to think, especially people that you don't even care about impressing. Just do you, man. Number 18, the final lesson of life that I've learned is to seek God in everything. Not just in church for 2 hours a week. Not just in Bible study. In everything. Every aspect of your life. Seek God. Every relationship that you have, friend, family, whatever, seek God in that relationship. If you don't see God in it, step in and reflect Jesus in that relationship. In your workplace, represent God, represent Jesus. Evangelize, share the gospel, share the good news. Try to help as many people as possible go where you're going to go when you die. Remember that, man. Seek God in everything. Seek first the kingdom and his treasures, and everything else, it will be added. Alright? That's all I got for y'all, man. I'm finna go enjoy my birthday, but I'm glad I could come on here for a little bit of time and just talk to you. I hope you're doing good. If you got any birthdays coming up soon, let me know. I want to celebrate you. And I'll see you in the next video, man. Keep growing, keep evolving, keep changing for the better. I believe in you. Let's go. Alright.